Hi, I'm JD, and what we're going to be covering today is vectors. Vectors are described by two things. They're described by direction and magnitude. Magnitude is simply the length of the vector. Direction is whoosh, the direction of which it's going. And that's how a vector is defined. Another way of saying it is a directed line segment that has a specific direction and a specific length. Now, you can label it one or two ways. You have vector, the little arrow on top, like a little ray over the letter. That's how you denote a vector. Now, to describe it, use these, greater than, less than, but they're more like to tell you, okay, this, whatever's inside of that, is a vector. Now you have what's called a horizontal component. I'm going to abbreviate horizontal components, and then you have a vertical components. Now you can see that clearly, right? From here to here would be A, and from here to here would be B. So A is your horizontal component, and B is your vertical component. Another way to describe a vector, you could say V with a little arrow on top equals, and these are scalars, these are numbers. So this would be A times J plus B times J. I stands for the horizontal component, and J stands for the vertical component. It's always in alphabetical order. I, J, H, I, H, I, J, K, L, N, L, P. So it would be I, J. And so that will describe it. Now, you have this, vector right here. Vector is simply described by direction and magnitude. So I can change the location of the vector. It'll still be the same vector. So I could take this vector and place it over here. Now my drawing is not going to be exact, but so that would be, I could take this and move over here, and it's still the same vector. Now a vector also has a specific length. Now the length is very similar to the distance formula, or you can think about it as Pythagorean theorem. Now you're going to have these double lines around it, so it's very similar to absolute value, just an extra bar. That stands for the length of. So it's the length of vector v. And the length of vector v is simply Pythagorean theorem. So it's going to be square root of a squared plus b squared. And that's it.